Let's see here. Timothy Chalamet, Thomas Jefferson, Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, Zac Efron. Just a couple of what I consider to be the coldest white boys of all time. Uh, all of them knocked down a peg. All of them moved down a notch. Cooper Jamar Flag is here, and he's ready. He's special. He's truly special. Duke gets the victory in the Sweet 16 over Arizona, 100-93 in a high scoring affair. Caleb Love for Arizona in his last collegiate game did all he could do. He had the Caleb Love moment in this game where he got hot and he could not miss. He went like the first 4 minutes of this game, maybe like 10 minutes. There's only two shot attempts. He ends up with 35 points. Makes five 3-point shots. I mean, he had one of those moments where it was like Caleb Love time, and it actually worked, and it was aesthetically pleasing. But at the end of the day, they could not outdo Duke, and Duke got a little bit from everybody in this game. Sion James was able to have 16 points, efficient from the field, kind of floor general game, just doing a little bit of everything. Man catching lobs at the rim had 13 points. He was special, and then them two bad boys, man. What Cooper say he wants to bring to an island? A gun, food, and Khan can nipple. That's what I'd bring to because Khan chipped in 20 points in this game. Well, with all due respect, I want everyone to just make sure there's no outside noise or distractions when I say this. Cooper Flag had 30 points. He had 6 rebounds. He had 7 assists to 1 turnover with 3 blocks and a steal and a Ken Palm MVP to go with it. This dude is generational. He is the best player in college basketball. He is the National Player of the Year. And in the big moment when this game got a little bit tight and dicey, because they were in control, right? They were kind of in cruise control a little bit. And then Caleb Love threw his best punch. And then Cooper Flag said, nah. Respectfully, no. This is what Coop saying that one AAU game. Give me that shit. This is my shit. He said that. So this was a really good game, really high level, a lot of points, and we kind of got the Caleb Love versus Cooper Flag thing in this game, which I think was just as aesthetically as a viewer of this game, it was fun to watch. What did you see in this game, Dion?
I mean, a couple of things. Obviously, like Caleb Love went down fighting final game. Feels like he's been in college since like 2018. So shout out to him. Went down fighting. You got Coop who went crazy. Duke fans, you have to feel a lot better. You won a game where Tyrese Proctor was much closer to being himself than he has been the first two games. Where it's like, is Tyrese just going to average 25 points per game for throughout the tournament? No, he went back to being his normal self, and you still won. And I feel like they won fairly comfortably despite what happened at the end. Um, the biggest thing I want to say, Con Knipple, I'm sorry, brother. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Hey, my bad. Hand up, my bad. Hand of
I'm talking.
accountability.
I mean, he's got wiggle. I'm talking off the bounce. He can catch and shoot. Like Khan has a lot of game. I was Cooper Flag overshadows him in a way that I'm not sure any player has ever been overshadowed by his teammate before. Because Khan is crazy.
Yeah, earlier in the year, I was like, Khan's a first round draft pick, but I was like seeing Gavoni and them put Khan at like 7 or 8, and I was like, really?
Yeah.
Like him at 7 or 8? Now I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. Like this dude is just like he gets to his spots whenever. The jumper is perfect. The form is crazy. And he's got a lot more shit like going to the rack than I thought he like would have because he's not that great of an athlete, but like he does a great job of like using his wider kind of like set of shoulders so like make sure he protects him when he goes up to the hoop. He does a little bit of passing as well. I think he had 3 assists in this game. Did turn the ball over a little bit, but like we have seen his passing chops before. This Duke team is a well-oiled machine, and with all due respect to Arizona, this game looks a lot closer than I think it really was. I think Duke pulled away in the second half, but all in all, Cooper Flag is just extremely special. And look, I wouldn't even see Arizona play a bad game. That
No.
like Arizona's a team that does not shoot the three ball well. They hit 12 threes in this game. They got a Caleb Love performance. It's not enough. It's just simply not enough in this game. They were just a little bit too much. They didn't turn the ball over, but I mean, with all due respect, they didn't have Cooper Flag and Khan, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's all it was. And it's Cooper Flag and Khan. You said it perfectly. Like I feel like all season the focus has been Coop, and I was the same way. I'm like, oh, this is a first round draft pick. Now I'm like, if he falls out the top five, that's a little crazy to me. Like we, that's a little crazy. Like this guy has game. I mean, Kasparis has been mentioned in the top five. VJ Edgecombe's been mentioned in the top five. I think Khan has as much game, if not more, than both of them. VJ, the athleticism though. Like obviously, like if that's all you're like, if that's what you want, I get it.
Yeah.
I
I want to
get
build a
it.
prospect. I want to get VJ. I want to get VJ's athleticism the con, and then you have like the best guard. Like, it'd be truly crazy.
I'll be honest, if you did that, you know what you have?
Oh,
Cooper Flag.
yeah, that ass that is. So yeah, Coop was just special in this game, man. He had a moment at the end of the first half where Caleb Love took like an ill-advised three, and Coop grabs the rebound, just comes down, those hits a deep three. He was unbelievably poised tonight. Like KJ Lewis is a good defender. He was all up in his shit. So was everyone on Arizona, and
Yeah.
he just like he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'll be okay. What was it like when Karl Anthony Towns trying to back down DeMarcus Cousins? He was DeMarcus Cousins. He was like, okay, I'll be all right. I'll go to the hoop if they're gonna help up. I'll throw an alley oop to man. Like he did that about 15 times tonight. It felt like I was surprised that he only had 7 assists. I thought he would have like 12 just on alley oops.
I thought he had a triple double, to be honest, watching the game.
No, he
What's
had that. He
crazy?
had that. Did you see that one like where he he like had no, he didn't refuse it, but he split the screen, went back middle, looked off the defender, and then dished it to Sion in the corner.
It's crazy.
See, sorry, Sion. My bad.
Dion.
They be on our
Dion.
ass. Sion James. My fault, y'all.
What's crazy about Coop is you mentioned the one at the end of the first half, and I mentioned how he overshadows Khan. Khan's step back before to give him a 3 point lead was nasty.
In summary, this Duke team is disgusting. This Duke team is
Hey,
disgusting. They are truly good, great. And look, it's gonna take a special effort to beat this team, right? We'll have to see who they match up against. I think. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. We know who they're matching up against. They match up against Bama, right?
yeah, they got Banner.
That's gonna be a hell of a matchup. We'll have the preview of that up here on this channel. But what's the I guess we'll exit with this. What's the one big takeaway from this game? Because like what is it that you do with this Duke team, right? Do you want to get them in a close game? Because now it seems like when you get them in a close game, Cooper Flag or Khan just are like, okay, that's enough.
I mean, there's nothing you can do. Arizona played perfect. And like low key, this was belt to ass. Like they made it close at the end. Carter Bryant hit a crazy three to cut like an 8 point lead to five with under a minute and a half to go. Carter Bryant was also like one of five before he took that 3 point.
Uh,
So it's like, I mean, it was low key belt to ass. Like Arizona played perfect. It didn't matter. If I'm a Bama fan, you have to feel very confident after what happened. You also have to be sitting there like, well, damn, we just played our best game and we kind of need it again in 48 hours.
Yeah, go whatever you did leading up to that game, replicate it because you're gonna have to do it, and you're gonna have to hit a lot of threes against a Duke defense that has a lot of length and a lot of athleticism everywhere. So it's gonna be an interesting matchup. We'll have the preview of that up here on the channel. Congrats to Duke with the 100-93 victory over the Arizona Wildcats to advance to the Elite Eight with a chance to head to San Antonio. Like I said, we'll have the preview and recap. We'll have the preview for that game up on the channel as well as every preview and recap for every remaining game here on Sleepers Media YouTube channel. It is March, and that means that March Madness is upon us. And if you are looking for a place to play, Underdog Fantasy has you covered. Sign up and deposit using code SLEEPERS, that's code SLEEPERS, to receive up to $1,000 in bonus credit plus a free pick. Head over to Underdog Fantasy today and use promo code SLEEPERS to take advantage of this amazing offer.